William gets better. Okay, I'll have a look. Little finches to stand on your car. Don't tell Teal she'll fucking eat the car. Okay. We're gonna restart this. And I'm gonna have a piece of chocolate and that's gonna be my lunch. And my breakfast. And apparently my dinner because it's almost dinner time. Ah! Didn't know you could just not play. Yeah, I mean, it automatically does it for pre-rolls, I think. Like, I think pre-rolls is just like you have to do, but I think the other ones you may be able to not have. At least restarting means I get to see this again. Yay! Also, I've just realised my speedrun counter says any percent no restrictions. Definitely not no restrictions I'm doing. There we go, no major glitches, that's the one. Yeah, I only just noticed that. See, I said that before, so I just didn't even bother to check it, but I guess it just changed the back. It might just be something I need to check every time I like load up live split, just to make sure it's on the right one. That said, if it does go on to like, stay in the no restrictions category on live split, it won't actually affect the submission. Because I'll have still done the same no major glitch run. So I don't think it would actually affect anything. Let's try to not mess up horrifically this time. Yeah, again, brills are just new game. No chapter selects, no glitches, like no major glitches. So just all of the normal stuff. And hell, maybe this time I'll get really good with the jump timing on that big long ramp. So the goal is to eventually have one where I do it perfectly. That's one of like the minor goals I'm setting for myself. Is just to be able to do that perfectly. Did not want to climb that, but we'll take it. I suppose I'm wondering if doing the run for like half a second to not climb that will take off. It will slow me down as much as just claiming it and trying to do it perfectly. I know doing it perfectly would probably actually be faster though. Because then you're still jumping. Gotta go pick up... Okie doke. Have a good rest of your day. Drop it if I don't see you again. And have a safe trip. And also, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's always good to have more company. Okay. Let's try to get over these arches without messing it up. And that'll be the first time I've ever managed it. There we go. That's what we wanted. I appreciate the well done as if it's an actual achievement. And that was a good claim as well. I think this section I'm going to get a couple of seconds of time save. Just from having good claims. Because both of those were really good. Armature, cutie. Stop that. Dare you be cute. But yeah, the jumps as well, I've been doing pretty good on the speed of those jumps. Or like the timing of those jumps. Quite a lot of those I was still... like it was silent hops. 17.5 seconds from just not fucking up horrifically. I'll take that kind of time save. Easy time save. Any gold section is a good section. Let's see how we do with the claim. Yo, that was pretty fucking good. There was only one ground tap on that entire climb. That's the stuff we're looking for. That's what I like to see. And it makes me look like I have actual talent when I do it as well, so you know, I'll take it. Previous section -0, oh no. I apparently didn't save much time. It was in the hundreds of seconds. But you know what? Hundreds of seconds add up to whole tenths of seconds, which actually counts, so you know. I'll take it. And there's still a tiny bit more time save that I can do from not getting that one hop. I like that I genuinely had to concentrate on it as well. I was hopping up a hill, but I had to concentrate on it. Something something hopping up that hill by Kate Bush. I was just thinking that. Same brain Artemis. Give me back the fucking brain cell. I need it. Mom said it's my turn to have the brain cell. You're not using it? Thank you. It's about time. Jeez. I think one of the major time saves I'm going to get this run, assuming I actually make it to the end of this run, but one of the major time saves is going to be the spider at the end. Because forgetting that's up there it takes a lot of time to get back up. Wow, Billy, your mum let you have 2 brain cells? I don't even get 1. I don't know if... No, that sort of... Actually, I got stuck back in here anyway. That's fine. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if it's possible to get far enough out there that it's worth going for. I don't think it is. So anytime it gets there, I am just going to start not moving once I'm inside. Same for here. I have no idea who that's mean. God, me neither. And welcome in, MB. How are you doing? Custody of it for now. You need back for singing there? No. No, it's mine. I want the brain cell. I'm not giving it back. You gave it to me now. We want to be going on the bottom here because then we're not going up hills. And not going up hills means faster running. And yeah, I don't think going up to the top there is ever gonna be a better option. I fucking did it. It was a bit scatty, but I fucking did it. So that's the thing that I've been talking about with Sandstorm Skip. The route Sandstorm Skip. Gonna be doing singing parts. Oh, you're doing like actual learning how to sing properly sort of stuff? That sounds really cute. Yeah, that's the thing I've been trying to do every run so far. Sandstorm Skip, you're effectively, whenever you're about to touch the ground, you hit to the right, because if you're leaning left, you immediately get knocked over. But if you push into the sandstorm, you still have a little bit of control. For just a little while. For like a few seconds once the sandstorm kicks up, you've got control. So if you manage to jump on those exact moments... Also, that was an almost perfect jump. But if you manage to jump using that tiny time frame, so you're on the ground facing to the right when you're on the ground. Then as soon as you jump, you lean to the left. And when you land, you lean right again. So if you do that every time, you can do it 3 jumps where you get progressively further back. That's what I've been trying to do, but I've only just managed to do it for the first time. So I will take it. And this part will always wait until after the sandstorm passes. Yeah, that sounds fun, darkness. Hydrate, I can do a quick hydrate. Did it. 21.2, we'll take it. So yeah, that's section 3.8 seconds saved. And I'm pretty sure that was just from... like, entirely just from getting the... sandstorm skip. It's only a few seconds, but it's a few seconds. And every second counts. And also the jump off of the giant rock also is pretty good. I managed to land on that invisible ledge as well. Nope. The timing on the jump there is something I'm continually messing up as well. It's still really interesting to me that the jumping is a 3% speed increase. It's such a small amount. But it adds up over the entire run. Yes. Didn't fuck up that jump. That's a good start compared to last time. And I need to remember after I've done the hop here to go to the left side first. Helps if I hit the right part. I could have actually gone up there, couldn't I? If I'm really quick about it. This one's the tilty platform. That one felt good at least. Was it good for you? I don't reach that. No chance. I'm not sure if I can reach that right side or the left side actually, if it's on level platform, so I'll need to check that as well. What's this side? Okay, can't do that from straight up there. Good to know. Oh, this is the part where I did the fucking wrong button again. Oh, fucking hell. I don't think there's any reason that I can't go to the left or the right side. Get in my asshole. To the right side there. This is just a lot of waste of time. Don't think there's any reason to not go to the right side here. So I'm just gonna do it because it's very slightly faster. I'm so frustrated. I'm frustrated that the little hops that should be the easy parts are... Sir, can you get the fuck back here? Fucking asshole. Yeah, the little hops that should be very easy to do are causing problems. Let's say, don't film me now. Clean. Nice and clean. So this one we need to go bottom side. Okay, it doesn't want me to go bottom side, so I will have to go this way, I suppose. I swear you can go for that bottom side without running through all of that shit. I swear you can. Oh, bugger. Fuck and or bugger. Okay, so where I was saying before, you know, good section, not so much anymore. Just not so much anymore. I don't even know why I say fuck and or bugger. I know, like, if I think it originally started with the yogs being like, don't say fuck or bugger. I don't know where it became fuck and or bugger, just as a standard phrase. That was pretty good. We'll take a claim like that. And you added the or because you want, because you're right. The fuck and or bugger, the fuck and or bugger is just funny. It's true. So that can, theoretically, I'm up here. No, because that's just too far of a distance. Okay. I wasn't sure if being on that fan area would be like enough to slightly save some time. But it is not. Oh, that was a close one. It's... the way those unfold is... yeah, it's the way they unfold to like perfect timing as well. It's really good. Last run 25:57 at this point. So we're saving close to a minute. Not quite a minute because of the time the splitters, but close to a minute isn't bad at all. 51.8. I'll take 51.8. 30.6 on that segment. That's pretty good. I don't even know where I saved all that time because I messed up so much. So much. I messed up so much. So I've saved time somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where, but I'll take the win. And we've just got to do hub. Perfect landing. Next one's bargaining. Bargaining is green. Green we go up and left. Another 0.9 seconds saved. Again, where did I save an entire, or almost an entire second? It's just little movement optimizations, really. Yeah, perfect jumping is probably it, because I think last run when I came back from anger, when I landed in the temple, I think the movement was a bit scuffed. So I was like standing on the actual stairs, running up them instead of jumping, and that might have slowed it down quite significantly. I don't expect to get every section a better time this run. But if I can get most of them, that's good. Like, every split doesn't have to be better, it just has to be most of the splits. Because there were a lot of points where I did pretty well. But there's also a lot of points where I've done stupid mistakes. Like this split, I'm going to save time not getting one of the apples. Because last time, for some reason, I decided an apple was necessary. And also if I don't fail jumps like that, because last time I think I fell down as well. So there's a lot of little improvements that are easily made. Oh, that was close. I did not expect to make that one. Glad I went for it though. My little friend. Hey, buddy. She looks so sad when he runs away. Also, all of the grass looks like hair and it's still freaking me out. That slide there, it looks like you're going to get enough speed to like maintain momentum and just yeet off the end, but you just don't. Oh, I should have stuck with it. I panicked because I thought I was going just slightly too fast. So I tried to go back to the safe ground. And missed both. Even the hair grass looks like something from a different hand-drawn looking game. Can't think what game it would have been. But I know what you mean. Horror creepy game, yeah. Like a 2D horror creepy sort of style game. Bonk. Okay, I need to remember after this point I need to talk to my little friend before it'll open underneath. Hey. Oh, buddy, eat the fucking apple. I'm gonna shit. Just sitting there hiding in the fucking ground. No. Stop that. Don't be like this. I am starting to talk a lot less now as well. Like, after this run, I'm definitely getting dinner. Like, I'll end stream after this run. Get some dinner. Have a mental breakdown and then be ready for tomorrow. Sounds good. The real question is, what do we eat? What snack do you have? Sir, you failed me for the last time. It didn't want to do the pound for some reason. Don't need to do any of that, and I just fucked up horrifically. This is the first time I've tried to go through the ground to get in there. I did not realize that it was just not an option. Thanks, Artemis. Oh wait, the bar melts in there. I want a cheesy ham toasty. That do sound good. Let's realize that you can have ham. Oh, you can. Oh, because you found the vegan cheese, didn't you? Just without ham and without cheese. Yeah, because you've got like vegan ham, corn ham or whatever it is. And you've got the vegan cheese. Yeah. I'm very impatient to make a toasty. God, yeah. As soon as I can get back in the kitchen again, I'm absolutely... Like, the only thing I want to make is eggs. All I want is eggs. Hamish and cheese-ish toasties. Perfect. But yeah, all I want is to make just shitloads of eggs. But I've been craving eggs for, like... since I was at Ash's place. But I've not been able to make them because all of my stuff is still in boxes. because fuck this house and fuck the people in it. Like, every day this week I've gone into the bathroom and just seen that the shower is more dirty. Because this guy will not clean his fucking hair dye out. So every time I want to take a shower, I have to clean his hair dye out. Every single time. It's disgusting. Because it's black hair dye as well, so it just looks like black mold all over the fucking shower. I can imagine cleaning up after yourself. Couldn't be me. But yeah, on the upside... Oh yeah, I've not actually mentioned this on stream yet. But I do have a new job come out now. Like, officially coming up. Because I got the job offer. Oh, bugger shit. Piss. Fuck. I forgot I'm not allowed to jump up these walls. But yeah, I got the new job offer. So, I get to move house. Because I know where I need to move to now. Nice. I know I need to move, like, to the opposite end of the city, effectively. Yum. Ma'am. Madam, please. Thank you. Yeah, at some... Oh, fucking hell. I forgot about that. At some point, I'll be moving. I'm not sure exactly when. I'll definitely be more than a month away. But... the move is coming. At some point. Oh yeah, definitely works to get away from them. Like, I doubt I'll ever be able to afford a one-person flat. To just be by myself like I want to be. Oh, fucking hell. But I may at least be able to get a smaller house share. Like, only me and one other, maybe two other people. As long as I don't have to talk to everyone all the time. I'm too awkward for that. I don't even mind if I actually have to talk to them though. Not really. Oh no, I fucked it. This is... the last two times I did this perfectly. Like, came into the room and immediately went straight up there. That's a huge time loss. I was really hoping you would hurry up, Block. Please. This part is going badly. This is going very badly. Like, I've saved a small amount of time here and there, but... this section's terrible. Your girl's got some time to make up. Yeah, there are studios dotting around, If I want to afford one on my salary, I need to spend at least half of my paycheck every month. Like, they're 1,000 minimum. And that's assuming you find a cheap one. Which you usually don't. And even then, it's probably going to be a dodgy fucking house. I did save 2 and a bit minutes on... Or by the time I got to Flap. So that was a minute and a half there. So some of the fuck-ups from this section are at least not... They're not going to be enough to take me over. But then, like I said, I think there's always going to be... Like, there's still teething issues. There's going to be rough sections. And I can't expect every time to get every section on a time save. But then I can't expect to not do that shit. That was just bad. I can't expect myself to not let myself get blown away. Did I jump there? Yes. Don't talk about it. Good hops. Okay, that one... Got a second or so back at least. I'm just trying to concentrate and... Oh, that was close. And save whatever time I'm able to. This section definitely needs some time save. Yeah, I don't need to wait up that point. So that's immediately second saved. Because that part, because I was looking at the guides on speedrun.com, one of them was saying that part you need to wait, but you don't. So that's saved like 30 seconds by itself. Oh. Fuck me. Never mind. Lost all that time. I'm never gliding again. It's all really dumb and easy mistakes that are being made right now. We're still ahead on time though. Still ahead. I saw when I was doing this last time. I'm not sure if this is just because of it being the bell. But I didn't get blown that hard last time. Okay. That was just because of the bell. Still little things to learn. And now we get green finish. Okay, so the timing on that is actually just a bit more tight, but you can do the climb without hitting the ground. And it might not even affect it that I'm doing the glides either. Like, those might be completely fine. So I think I'm better off to just go for it. Oof. That's a red. 4.5 seconds red. Considering the number of mistakes I made, 4.5 seconds red isn't the worst. It's bad, but it's not the worst. Like, I still saved quite a lot of time just from not messing up with the gliding area. Like the bird glide. Again, we need to spend as little time as we can in the water here. Right. Blue. Do I even need to do the blue here? I don't think I do. Oh, that's for the secret. Yeah, still 2 minutes ahead. Like I say, like 5 seconds compared to the number of mistakes I made is not bad. I just need to not make that a habit with the rest of the run. You don't want to be landing here. Okay. I don't know why I'm focused so hard on that part, but we're here. We're not dead yet. How's the time looking? Save the time. Lost 4.5 seconds, lost 4.1 seconds. Or gained 4.1 seconds. Yeah, that's not too bad. Effectively made up the time lost with the next section. Did not want to be in that water. And again, that's a part where I need to just remember the map. It turns around on itself. That one. Oh! That was actually quite a lot early. So that time I was just spamming jump. She sort of had a very, very slight warp to coming out of the water. Why am I speaking so stilted? Oh! Oh no! Is it possible to cancel heavy before hit? No. So I think if you're in the air, heavy is just like you're stuck in it. As far as I'm aware, at least. There might be a way to cancel it though. But that's a trick I haven't learned yet. Now this glide, I should hopefully be able to make it onto the platform. Yes! That's what we were looking for last time. Hydrate, I'll have to get the hydrate in a minute there. Whenever a moment comes up, but I will get it. But yeah, that's one of the little time saves I saw in the last run. As was the mushroom jump. Maybe going to the right here is a much faster route. Going up the smaller mushrooms instead of the bigger ones. Also, I'm only just realising that's one of the pillars you come up through on your way back to the temple. Nope, that's not a turnaround. Whee! Okay, this is the freezing chambers. So the goal for this is to try and get the right side with one cycle. May not be possible, but we're gonna try it. I'm sure there's a way I can speed up these big jumps onto the other side. I'm sure there is. No, I fucked the jumps. That's embarrassing. Oh, didn't get the one cycle. That's an F. Okay. Got that hydrate. 23 seconds save though. Obviously not everyone's going to be continually saving time on sections. But I'm going to enjoy it while it is. Whee! So this is the water jumps one. Good stuff. Woohoo! Yeah, swimming when you do it well is really, really fun. And in this it's really it's satisfying. I think it's partly because it's just fast. It's fast and it's sort of fluid and it makes sense when you're turning. It's slightly slow to turn, but like in a way that makes sense. I'm not entirely sure which of these I should be heavy dropping into. I know I definitely should for some. But it doesn't seem to actually take that much extra time, if any, to do the transfer. But yeah, I see what you mean with this being your favourite part of the game, because it is really... It feels really good to do. Watch a video about water and video games, that was fascinating. Really? So one thing I discovered on the last run is I can actually go straight for that tower on the right. Which immediately saves several seconds, because I was going around on all of my other attempts. I say all of my other attempts like there were many, but you know. Okay, this is the one that could easily be awful. No, you fucking wank. God damn it. Little fucker. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Oh no. I think I almost did it. I think I was very close, but no. But yeah, that one where you're chasing it around, it could be Like, it could be a very good one. Hey! But just, it seems like arbitrarily it's just not. I lost some time on it, but that's fine. And also, yeah, the music in this part as well is gorgeous. Plus, the added bonus, you get to climb in a woman's asshole. Which, as we all know, is the best part of any game. Can I quickly... try to replenish my food? I'll quote that in a minute, Bob. If Artemis doesn't get to already. "51 seconds. There's a lot of time saved for a section. Thanks, Artemis. There we go. I know a spamming circle for a reason. I say a spamming circle, knowing full well I'm on an Xbox style controller right now. Still not sure I like the Xbox style, to be honest. I figured I'd give it a try, but... oof. Okay, this is effectively an auto-scroller. So I don't need to hold up. I just need to spam. See, for me, the only reason I'm trying the Xbox style is because I thought maybe for things like Hollow Knight, like if I'm doing a technical part, maybe having the D-pad where the comfortable bump position is like a good idea, but there's also the problem where I'm just not good with D-pads as a whole. Which sort of offsets that. Oh man, the person from earlier was completely right as well. You just immediately turned there. Not that I doubted them, obviously. Like, they speedrun the game themselves. So obviously they know the tricks, but... it's just surprising to see how quickly the turn was. Let's try not finding secrets this time, though. By accident. I'm pretty sure I just passed the secret that I found. It was either there or slightly further back. They're first in the leaderboard. Really? That's awesome. See, if I remembered the name, it would be great, but I'm an idiot and I don't... I'm terrible with names, we know this. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, it's really good having a few little tips from someone who's genuinely good at the game. And who actually knows the speedrun. Like, it's one thing watching the video, which I also haven't done. Ah, yeah, Agony Iron. That's one. Yeah, it's one thing watching a speedrun, which, you know, I need to actually remember to do. But it's another thing getting, like, little actual tips. Or just Aggie on the board. Gotcha. But that is really cool. If I remember rightly, we moved to the left after turtle section. Salty's clever. Salty has a brain. Whee! Yeah, I'm probably gonna look up their speedrun afterwards, just to have for, like, dinner entertainment. But yeah, little things like the jumping being a 3% increase in speed. Never would have figured that out. Like, it was genuinely likely that I was going to get to a point where I would just not do the jumping on every run, because like it does, you do have to think about a lot more with the jumping, because you're obviously balancing the time save of the jump versus fucking up the jump. Because there's a lot of sections where you don't want to be jumping, because you'll... if you mess it up, you fall through the floor and have to do a lot over again. So you have to jump because of speed, but you need to be aware of the jump because it's dangerous. Right, the right side. This is the room I forgot last time earlier, but this is the room I forgot last time, isn't it? This is the slide. Hell yeah, that works so well. That's the other slide that Aggie told us about, is just holding heavy for the slide makes it so much easier. Yeah, this section is absolutely wonderful. Oh, we're already back up. Damn. That's a lot of time save on the board. Hydrate. I can do that. I got me a hydrate, thank you. 25 more seconds. It is very satisfying just seeing the number get smaller. Usually I like big number. Big number here, not good. Also, remembering that I need to go to the right here is also a time save. You're a big number. Thanks. Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, normally, more number, more gooder. Here, more number, bad gooder. Not good, bad. Oh, right. Completely missed the butterflies there. I did this one right the last time as well. And kill points though. I'm a big number in kill points. I don't know what this means. I'm dumb. Double plus, I'm good. I can do movement good. Yeah, Aggie was a huge help for all the parts that they were here for. Just for little tips that were so fucking handy. I actually stayed in the water this time. That's improvement. Oh yeah, it's really cool that they showed up. And it's cool that they're encouraging new runners instead of trying to like maintain their time by not letting anyone in. Like, that's the kind of stuff we love to see. You don't see it much from speedrunning communities, but like in Hollow Knight, everyone's trying to like big each other up. And it's the same for this. Or at least from what it seems like. Yeah, no non-constructive criticism, no like unwelcome criticism. Just like trying to help out and be like point out little things that help. Even things like the doing the turtle in a square formation instead of cutting across diagonally like I did. Like I did that kinda by accident. But it's like it's a time save. Essentially, the reason I did it that way is because that's the way that's satisfying to my brain. Despite knowing that it was not going to be the good way to do it. Yeah, competitive by nature, but like... it's no fun being in a competition where no one's on like an even playing ground. That's why it's really cool when all of the speedrunning communities are sharing tech. Like they'll find a new way to move slightly faster and they'll show it to everyone. Slightly missed that jump. Massively missed that jump. Whee! Right side for this one. Left side for this one. Also, they said something about having jump during the flip. Or the flower, and I'm still not entirely sure what that meant. But I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh, damn it, that's one of the things I needed to remember. There's a third one as well I need to remember about. Apples fell in the water. Watch one video about how to send game had to time save if you used an Xbox with very specific... Yes! Oh, fuck, I know exactly what game that is. They figured it out by looking at the actual speedboard as well. Like, it wasn't... It was a case of they were looking at the actual speedrunning board and they noticed that a specific set of circumstances was saving people time. Oh shit, it's this one. Wait. No, it's not this one because... Oh, fucking hell. I was thinking about the after singing thing. That's frustrating. What? Oh, there is a... Because I was thinking about this section after singing, I forgot that there's birds there. And that completely shit me up there. Absolutely completely shit me up. SpongeBob game, yes. I think it was a SpongeBob game, yeah. Is this the one? No. But I think it's Sin. That's the one. There we go. Yeah, little things like that are absolutely nutty. I do love them. Oh, there's another one. Damn it. Also, Mario 64 was possibly influenced by a cosmic ray. I love speedrunning. A fucking cosmic ray. $125. Despite the fuck up. I saved 1 minute and 25 despite forgetting where to go. That's incredible. And there's only going to be more of that as well. He. This one requires full sync. So that opens up the water. And does something. I'm still not entirely sure what that water does, because I swear there was water down there before. Or maybe there wasn't. Like, well, just... Simple solution. Go to the shop, but don't put on the underwear. There you go, you're welcome. And I'll look that up later on, because I can't at the moment, strangely enough. But yeah, I will look at that there, if I remember. I will not remember. Yes, go commando, obviously. The logical solution to not putting on your underwear. This weather? Yes, this weather. Yes, this time of year. Yes, it's entirely within your kid. I feel like this is a meme that I'm not getting. That I probably should get as well. So this is the flower that they were saying you can do flower skip on. I'm not sure what that means, but I want to try it. Oh, that was... not needed? Is that one not needed? I think that one was not needed. This one is needed though. Because you needed to get up to here. I'm trying to think how they could have meant it. Why is that not working? Oh my fucking god. For some reason the double jump was not sticking there. There we go, fucking hell. Oh fucking hell. The double jump is just not coming up. It's the... Oh, this is the... I think this is the thing that they were meaning. Oh, I was gonna have a fucking word with your mother there. Steamed hams. I don't know why I was having so much trouble there. I was just having trouble getting it to register that I was doing the double jump. Which I think is the blip thing that Aggie was talking about earlier. So you can skip... From what I understand, you can skip the flip. And that's what flower skip is. Possibly. Nope, further down. There we go. But yeah, that'll be a part of looking at their speedruns. Aurora Borealis. I am remembering what to do here. Good fucking stuff. I actually remembered that it existed. I am basically the best speedrunner in the world. I think this is the only time that actually comes up as well. It's to the right this time, instead of trying to turn left. Missed out in this part of the country. Ah. How could you? Shameful. Ah. Oh, bugger, it's the other side. My thumb's actually starting to get sore from this. That's fun. You will shower before you go out because you need to... Ah, clever. Very clever. You'll take a shower, I'm impressed. It's a tactic I've never heard of before, but it just might work, you crazy bastard. You'll be your beast stern food? Okie dokie. That's never gonna reach. No, it needs to be on the left. I forgot. I know I was looking at the wrong platform there. That's a huge time loss. I say huge, it's like 5 seconds, but that's huge. Okay, let's not fuck it up. There we go, that's the shit we like to see. Your big breakthrough is that you're gonna have a shower. You know what? It's a solid breakthrough to have. I had that breakthrough this morning when I woke up at like 12:30. Several hours late for when I was supposed to wake up. Stir-fried noodles with... Noodles? Stir-fried noodles with mushrooms. That sounds wonderful. It's the kind of thing I used to make for my dinners. Back when I actually fucking cooked. Yeah, I can't wait to get back to cooking, honestly. I mean, I hate cooking. I just can't wait to get back to it. Oh, always the way. That's always the way. I went the wrong way. I'm a fucking moron. Oh. Missed. Also, I need to do this. Great shirt talk again. Come on. Oh, you're fucking kidding. I missed the jump. That's such an easy jump as well. I'm ashamed to be alive. Damn it. Yeah, there's a lot of spaces where I can just not fuck up and it'll make a huge difference to the run. It's worse than just being naked. Yeah, because you're pretending that you have decency. Just take the shirt off and it'll be better. What I'm saying is take your top off. What happens if I hold square here? Nothing. Nothing happens. Just naked but wearing socks? No, that's perfect. You've fallen in the sock gap. Previous segment 237. 237. Sorry, miss. Minutes 37 is pretty fucking good. I know exactly why I've saved all of that time. Fucking joking. Yeah, I know exactly why I've saved all that time. It's because I didn't run around like a naked headless chicken. Looking for the spider. Yeah, so we've got about 5 minutes left of just mostly cutscene. And then we just climb up the constellations and we're done. I'm a little wiggly baby. I am an eel. Blip, 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 blip. Yes, that's my impression. Don't judge me. Blip, 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 blip. Okay, let's not mess up the jumps. Almost messed up the jumps. There's definitely a secret memory to the right side there. I don't think it's too ideal to not have one. I don't know if I'll ever run all memories %. I also wonder how early you can start singing there. Like if you just have to have the hand included in the song, it might save us like a fairly chunky amount of time. Well, we've got a couple of minutes of chill. And this time I won't accidentally hit undo split. Because I've changed all those buttons to be the exact same thing. Still love it. I do adore the temple. Well, the temple and the statues, but the temple itself being sort of a metaphor for putting yourself back together. Because it's like, it doesn't come back. It's not like the exact same as it was left. There's clearly replacements put in and stuff. But it's fixed. I don't know. I'm being pretentious and I love it. Shut the fuck up. Didn't quite hit 135, did I? There's not much like time save you can do once you reach once you reach that end area. Still saved a couple of seconds on the last segment. So like, just doing the jumping puzzle is pretty much the best you can do, as well as jumping up the stars better. But it's still an improvement. So overall, we saved 8 fucking minutes. Actually, no, we didn't. We saved 3.5 minutes. We saved 3.5 minutes, not 8.5. Because remember we did the undo split by accident. Did actually accidentally put the time at 1:43 or something. As you do. But saving 3.5 minutes is pretty damn good. I think it's time for dinner. Dinner and a stretch, jeez. Oh. Ah. Got a back sounding like a glow stick. Yeah, thank you, Artemis. Dinner and a strip, hell yeah. Yeah, I will be doing more of this. As I said, the goal is to get under 130. And there's clearly a lot of spots where I can do better. Potentially just not missing jumps and remembering first try like where I'm supposed to be going will by itself save like 3-4 minutes. And then after that it's just movement optimization. So there's lots of ways I can improve. And I will. But let me have a quick look on the speedrun leaderboard. So from 1:35:31, that would put me at 52nd position. Isn't too bad. Not great, but it's definitely better than it was before. Because before I was 67th. For the run that I didn't actually submit. And if I get underneath 130, I'm at least going to be number 30 in the leaderboard. So, like, where's... Yeah, there's Aggie at 3rd. 24:47. It's a damn good time. There's not many places that you can just, like, optimize other than pure movement. Like, there are some, but this is one of those games where most of the optimization is just knowing the movement and not messing it up. And also knowing the map. Like, know the map, know the movement, and you've got a pretty solid, like, start. And then it's just not fucking up the movement. Knowing is half the battle, not fucking up the movement is the other half. Hydrate, I can do a hydrate. Thank you. But yeah, I think that's as good a time as any to finish up. So, thank you for popping in. Let's see who's all online. Not many people. Nico's on. Oh, Nico's playing Scorn, which you were talking about earlier. Who else is online? Or actually, is Friday a day that Tabby streams? No, because she would be live by now, wouldn't she? Right, that makes sense. Okay, we'll probably stream into Nico then. Which makes sense, because we're doing speedrun stuff, and he's a big speedrunner himself. So I like the sound of that. Is that right? Yes. Probably. But yeah, thank you again for coming by. Compared to last time, we've done 10 minutes and 16 seconds of time save. It's pretty good. So we'll continue that next time. Next stream is tomorrow, I believe. And we're going to start playing Alan Wake. But yeah. Have a good night, folks. See you later.